Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Derek's Streams, and today we're going to continue on with some more shooters. Admittedly, I do not have a ton of experience with this game, but this is Jalico's. We'll start off with Jalico's Earth Defense Force for the Super Nintendo. All these games are for the Super Nintendo again today, and we'll see how that goes. So, let us begin. This one's actually a pretty cheap shooter. It's pretty easy to find. Usually you can find this one for about $15. And I think it actually gives you quite a bit for, I think it actually gives you pretty good value for I guess, what you pay for it. And you either have a choice of normal or hard. And your shield stock you can change, but that's about it. And so we'll get right into it. So you select your weapon. You have a variety of different choices. I did play this game once, and I kind of experimented with different weapons. Vulcan gives you more of a spread shot. Lasers obviously more concentrated, but narrow. You can get like homing missiles, grenades, a photon, which is more like a charge-up type weapon, a twin laser, and I think homing was the one that I found the most success with. This one, I don't know. I like to call this the Tic Tac laser because it looks like you're shooting little Tic Tacs, but they home their way in on the enemy. Kind of a big hitbox for your ship, which isn't the best, but it could be worse. But you can kind of see what I was saying about the Tic Tacs if you know what those are. I don't know if people even eat those anymore. Kind of a big hitbox, though. Like I said, that's not really the best there. I am certainly not an ace at this game. The homing weapon is okay, but there's certainly certain disadvantages to it. When you get more enemies on the field, though, you're obviously, since it's a homing shot, it doesn't always necessarily go right where you want it to. And it's just like singular enemies or a small amount. It's not too bad, but when you start getting multiple with maybe a tougher enemy like this, that cost me some shots that I normally would have gotten on that enemy. I'll do my best to try to talk as I play my way through, but obviously keeping moving is a big deal when you're dealing with some of these enemies. If you have any questions or comments or whatever, just feel free to leave it in the chat. Especially as we maybe get through different stages, or if I see something there, I'll pause it. I'm by far doing the best that I've done. Oh, I guess we'll continue. I guess I could show you some of the other weapons. The other one that I guess I somewhat liked was, no, if you guys notice I wasn't doing the power shot very often, I guess in part because, so you can see this one kind of a typical spread shot. Just in the first level. Seems kind of worthless to continue since I had to start over again. But we'll give it another shot. Like I said, if you have any questions or comments in the chat, go ahead. I'm not going to pretend that I'm a pro or that I'm going to speed run this game by any sense of the imagination. Like I said, this is Earth Defense Force by Jalico. Pretty relatively cheap Super Nintendo shooter. What the heck happened? That's weird. I don't think it's frozen. It's looking a little glitchy. I'll reset it. Maybe I won't. Live streaming, folks. I'll give it another shot. You guys want to watch the intro a little bit? Yeah, we'll try something different. We'll try exploding. We'll see what that does. Almost like an option thing here. It's kind of funny how, like, when you talk about shooters and whatnot, I guess because I'm terrible. I was going to say that because of Gradius, because people are so familiar with Gradius, we talk about in Gradius terms like the options and whatnot, just because it's something that's probably the game that most people probably played. And usually when you get a situation like that where you get a helper ships, is sometimes heard it referred to as how usually you're kind of made in the shade at that point. But this game's a little bit different that way, especially with enemies that attack from both behind and front. It definitely changes the dynamic that way. Hopefully it won't freeze this time. Yeah, not a score to really be proud about. I'm going to go back to the homing weapon because I clearly had the most success with that. Then we'll go on to our next game. Whoa. That is really weird. I just pushed R on my controller and it made it do that. That is really weird. Yeah, press R to make your game glitch out. I think I'm going to stop it with that one. I'm not sure why that is, why that happened. So, I don't know. We're going to move on to our next one. This is one that I couldn't get to work last time. I cleaned it and it works. This is Imperium by Vic Tokai, and of course now it's not working. It's a wonderful stream. Oh man. Here we go. This is like I said, Imperium by Vic Tokai. Year 2027, not that far away. Once you guys see the intro here. So this game, if you remember when I did my last stream, this game is kind of like Musha where you are flying in a mech. It's a vertical vertical scrolling shooter, but you're flying in a mech, like I said, very similar to like that of Musha. Here you can see your mech. See some of the mode 7 to get that rotation effect. Kind of neat. So there's your mech. I'm not going to hide it. I'm going to play this thing on easy. It probably won't really make that much of a difference. This game's pretty challenging. So here you see it, Victokai 1992. Again, this is for the Super Nintendo. Now, if you notice in the upper right-hand corner, you gain experience in this game. It's kind of interesting level up system. So instead of a traditional like power up where you always kind of like fly into a power up, this is one where you gain experience almost like an RPG, and then you level up that way. So you can see I've leveled up, I've earned enough experience, so now I have this kind of spread weapon. You can see my enemies flying down below as they're devastating some city, which I'm going to guess I'm supposed to protect that city. And so then the whole wave of them will start coming flying in. Now it speeds up. See, I got my like afterburners on. This doesn't seem like a pause, this seems like a glitch. What the heck? This kind of happened last time, if I remember right. Oh, I think I probably should just stop the stream, probably clean out my system and start over again. I apologize for that. We will be getting back to this soon. Thanks for watching what you did. I don't know why it's being this way, but it is. So we'll get back to it and we'll start with Imperium probably like right away.